Let's take a closer look at the HTTP response. As we have seen from previous sections, each of the HTTP response contains both metadata as well as the response data. In an analogy to mailing a letter, the metadata are like the envelope that contains information about the letter, such as the sender, the receiver, and the address, while the body of the response is the letter itself. To break down the response component, we have the status line that tells us the success or failure of our request. The header section is the metadata to describe the response, and the body is the message itself. The status code is the first and arguably the most important information in the response. I'm going to dedicate an entire video to that later in the course. For now, let's take a closer look at the header. The content type is the media type of the message. In our example, it's the text HTML. The content length is the length in bytes of this response message. The accept range is the ability to respond to requests for certain byte ranges or byte serving. In our example, we saw that it simply states the response is in bytes. The E tag is used to determine if the cached version of the asset is current. Remember, we discussed the constraints about declaring cacheable assets. The connection of close means the server will close the TCP connection right after serving the response.